Here on a beautiful day at the plaza and the capital of New York.
The sun is shining.
That it is.
Beautiful.
What are we here to do today, Mr. Rob Mahoney?
We're going to do a little person on the street. We're going to go out. We're going to ask people what kind of components we have.
This one, I think, which one do you think is going to be the one that people actually can kind of guess?
I think people are going to be able to guess what this one does, at least what it is supposed to do.
And the least likely to?
I think because if we show them the pipes, they're going to put two and two together and they're going to figure that goes into this stuff.
That's a good point.
That's what I think.
You're giving these people a lot of logical credit here.
That's what I'm doing. I just don't think they're going to get the other stuff. I don't think they're going to guess these ones.
All right, let's go through it. Let's go. A lively bunch here. Do you guys know anything about HVAC? Perfect. You want to go for this one or somebody else? David. David, what do you think this is, David?
This reminds me of the top of a juicer. You know, you put
That's a good answer. Good answer. Yeah.
Anybody else want to take a shot?
I don't know.
Okay, so this thing is a concentric to twin adapter, basically, right? Essentially, long story short, it takes two pipes and makes them into one, more or less. You can see that, basically. I mean, or you put the strawberries in the top of it, and it comes out at the bottom into two, his and hers smoothies, right? What the hell is this thing?
Something dangerous? I don't know. It doesn't look.
No, it's actually.
Don't open it.
Oh.
Just kidding. I'm only kidding.
What the hell?
Actually, it's a safety element. But what do you think this could possibly be used for? Take the stuff out of it. Play with it a little
Okay.
bit. Let's maybe that'll help you identify what this is a little more.
This is heavy. I don't know. It's easy. I feel like I would fidget with this. I don't know.
This thing is called Acidarid. Gets rid of the acid. You ever done acid?
I've not.
Would you try it?
Probably not.
All right, fair enough.
You're soliciting drugs in the park.
I mean, what kind of water heater do you have in your house?
Normal one?
Normal one?
Yeah.
Large, small?
Pretty large.
How hot does it get?
Well, I know there's the setting where you can turn the max water temperature. I don't know,
Pretty hot.
Do you scald yourself?
No, I do not.
It's a reasonable hot water temperatures. Any final thoughts?
Great.
Beautiful. Thanks, guys.
Birdhouse.
Good guess. Birdhouse is my favorite guess so far. That's
that a
my favorite
common
one. No, this is the first time we've heard it. So,
Okay.
any other guesses?
Okay, I see something else. This is another filter kind of thing. I don't know what this is. So.
Well, it's broken now, so.
Oh no.
So this is called a condensate neutralizer. High efficiency pieces of equipment, boilers, furnaces, and water heaters produce acidic condensate when they burn. All right?
Okay.
So that condensate has to be managed before you put it back out into the streets.
Right.
Otherwise, it'll degrade pipes on the street.
Right.
So this is limestone in the middle. It takes the acidic condensate that comes through, filters it through these rocks, and then puts nice clean water out into the
Oh, and it
streets
stays
afterwards.
stuck in here. How often
That's
do you have to replace it?
That is a great question.
Oh.
Once a year, depending on how much the unit runs. So,
Oh, okay.
you know,
so it
your
sounds
boiler.
pretty cost effective.
Yeah, if your boiler runs a bunch of times over the year, you would need to use it more because the more it runs, the more condensate it's going to produce,
Right.
So, usually once a year, it does come with a handy test strip, which we don't have on this one just because we're passing this one around, that tells you when it's time to change it out.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. Well, you just taught me 3 new things today.
There you
Thank
go.
You.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your
Of
time.
course.
Thanks, Alexa.
Thank you. That was pretty cool.
All right, so what we've got here is a couple of components, weird stuff that we manufacture. What do you, pray tell, think this does? Yeah, you can touch it, feel it, taste it.
Probably inserts on the end of a cap or some kind of piping.
All right, we found somebody who might know a few things about this stuff. You're pretty close. You want to maybe just elaborate a tiny bit?
It stops larger objects from getting into your pipe.
This dude knows exactly what a bird screen does. What about this guy?
Ooh, that's got some weight in it. That is some kind of filter in there, not a charcoal filter, but something similar to it. So you'd have your flow going this way, go through that filter, and then it would exit out this way. So I'm guessing some kind of water filter, but Yeah, probably some kind of water filter.
All right, I will be honest with you and say these are not as funny when you actually know what they do. Are you? What do you do here for the state?
I work for the Department of Health, but I do professional development.
Okay, so what gives you? Is it just how are you figuring these things out? Is it really just that you're just looking at them and kind of guessing?
Yeah, I mean, because they're all made and engineered with intent, and they're usually made and engineered to work the most simplest, effective way. So yeah, and I have some experience with using charcoal filters, but mostly just with vodka.
Yes, good filtered cocktails. That is limestone. I don't know if that would be a good idea to use that. What do you typically make with your charcoal filter vodka?
Well, I don't buy as much cheap charcoal filter vodka now that I have a good job at the state, but I used to make rum and cokes with Barton's vodka, which is charcoal filtered. Charcoal filter is great because if you're drinking cheap, terrible vodka, you taste the charcoal, not the terrible vodka.
Were those the days?
Sort of.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much. You just found this thing on the counter here at the Better Bite.
I did.
And you said, what is this? Well, what do you think it is?
I have no idea. It looks like little balls inside of stockings.
Pretty close. What do you think this is? What do you do with this?
To do with plumbing? I don't know. Yeah, plumbing. I don't know.
I mean,
Some valve?
well, if you had this in your house, what would you use it for?
I have no idea.
This one might be a little easier. What do you think that is?
Oh, do you think that's easier? I have no idea.
Anyway, there's a lot of suicidal birds out there that really want to fly directly into that flame. Got to make sure that they do not get there. What kind of water heater do you have in your house?
If I know, I live in an apartment.
Oh, all right, fair. What's your landlord's name?
I don't. His name's Ken.
Asshole?
Yes.
No, we're gonna definitely use that. Are you kidding me? All right, Ken. That's awesome. Thank you so much. It's like, Ken, don't watch this. Hopefully you don't. Oh, Ken. Oh, yo, Ken, you've been called out. Hopefully Ken is not like a major wind supply partner owner.